and only 10 years to live. I didn't believe it. The doctor had to be wrong. How was I going to support my family? I couldn't run a restaurant kitchen from a wheelchair. I'd spend my last years crippled and useless. The future felt like a dark, terrifying path that I didn't want to go through. I didn't know it yet, but if it wasn't for the fraudsters at these 11 pharmaceutical companies bribing doctors to prescribe their drugs, then I might have already heard about this natural method to reverse my disease. It was like they had ripped away my golden years of retirement, robbed me of my chance to meet my grandchildren, and destroyed the life I'd worked so hard to build. But I'll get to that in just a second. Now, all the time I was thinking this, my wife was arguing with the doctor. And trust me, when my wife gets upset, she tends to get what she wants. When I started listening again, she was telling the doctor, "There is no way you're cutting off his legs today. The longest we can wait is 90 days, said the doctor. If we wait any longer, it'll be too dangerous." My wife gave a short little nod like she'd won, but the tears glistening in her eyes told me she was heartbroken. The next week was the worst week of my life. I sat at home on my couch, scared and depressed. My family treated me like I was already dead. My daughter said, "I love you, Daddy," every time she walked by, and my son got mad and wouldn't talk to me. He didn't understand why I couldn't be around forever. I was ready to give up. But then a Facebook post saved me. My friend shared an article about a rogue diabetes researcher named Roy Taylor. He's a medical doctor and professor of medicine and metabolism at Newcastle University. If you haven't heard of Newcastle University, it's in England, and it's one of the most respected universities in the world, right up there with Harvard or Oxford. Other universities look to Newcastle as a pioneer in health research. Its professors and alumni have received numerous awards and medals for their achievements in science and medicine. And more importantly, they've saved millions of lives by curing and preventing diseases. And Dr. Taylor fits right in. His research has been published in